What's up, Mike? How's it going, dude?
What's going
Nice
on, man?
job combing your beard, Mike.
Yeah, yeah,
What's
man.
up?
Thought you can comb your hair for us.
Oh, I know, right? Forgot I don't have hair no more, so
Oh man. So yeah, I went in there and did what you said on eBay. I went and put everything as free shipping, whatever. And we already got some messages tonight about some of our items. So
yeah, dude,
hopefully,
it works.
yeah. So that's what we're pumped up about, man. I mean, I'm all about Amazon, but it's so cool to be able to have more than one platform. Because Bonanza, I haven't seen nothing on Bonanza lately.
Mm. You upcharge on eBay, don't you? Just to cover that shipping, right?
Uh, well, I was just listing as whatever I have it on Amazon.
Uh,
Because, I mean, it's the same FBA fees, right?
no, you don't have the what is it? The pick and pack fee? It's a fee that's not there. Oh, yeah, you don't get hit with the referral fee, the
Okay.
15% referral fee.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's what I went through is I actually need to go back and fix some of the listings, but I was just posting it to whatever the price was on Amazon. Is,
Oh,
is,
'cause I know
is
Joe
it?
list the price is a little bit higher than Amazon.
It automatically does. That's what I wanted to talk to you guys about tonight is Jellister and how it works, how we can, sell on Amazon and eBay at the same time. Like, so because I was watching some YouTube videos on it today. Like I like the concept where you just basically check what items that you want to send over to eBay,
Mm-hmm.
and then does it automatically price it for you or what?
Yeah, it automatically prices it.
All right,
Okay.
cool. Derek lounging. Oh, you watching Trump?
Now watching Bill Maher, he just put a picture of an orangutan up next to Trump. So that's the only time I've ever seen orange hair. You alright, Mike?
Yeah, sorry.
Like
I
you
have too many.
froze,
I have,
man.
I have too many windows open.
I still got one picture of you frozen, not moving.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Hey, I sent a lot of people out the link. They wanted to hop onto the show, but I didn't send one to Dean. Mike, if you can send Dean a link if he's able to hop on.
All right, I'll send it to him.
Cool. Faye, are you able to talk with us tonight?
Yeah, I can talk for as long as my computer stays up.
Oh, sweet.
Okay,
Okay.
that's good.
So I see you've been having a good day today, Faye.
Yeah, I had a good day today, and yesterday ended pretty well. So I'm excited about that.
So is this the calm before the storm or what?
I hope so, because I'm looking for bigger and better things. So I hope so.
Yeah, like today, like we picked up sales. Like, I mean, for the whole month we've been on an average of like, well, if you average what we've sold, we've been on an average of like $40 a day. But
Hmm.
like today, like I just now checked my phone and there's another sale. We're at 171 today, and I mean going on $200. I haven't seen that, but then again, we've shipped off a lot of stuff too. So
Right, right.
and that last shipment that we did that I posted that the other day, I mean that's over $2,000 worth of stuff.
Hmm.
So I'm hoping stuff will start hitting. Um, Mike, when you did a bunch of like used stuff from the thrift stores, did you see a lot of returns coming back?
Not for my thrifted items, no.
Like like used appliances and stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really have any returns on used items. I mean, if they're, I always checked them. I always, made sure they worked, and then sent them out. Cleaned them all up. But most of my returns when I was doing thrifting was from my retail arbitrage stuff. But I mean, I never had any issues. Just a few Guitar Hero guitars here and there, but nothing too serious.
Yeah, I was watching a video today actually about somebody was talking about selling used items on Amazon and how there's a threat to be kicked off and stuff like that. And I don't see where you would be getting kicked off of it if you're marking it as used, you know.
Yeah,
But
make sure you put in the description, any issues, if it's, scuffs, damages, or anything like that, just to cover your butt.
yeah, because I mean I'm loving that return. You know, that's something that I've been paying attention to is how much I'm actually putting in and how much am I getting back. Like Inventory Lab, I've been studying that. Yeah, I'm like today I'm having good numbers, but 170 in sales today. Amazon's gonna take a lot of that for fees for themselves, and then you gotta take into account how much you spend on the items that sold. Like what is your actual profit of money that you're making? I mean, that's something I've been paying attention to a lot these last few days because I'm just trying to do the best I can going into Q4, which we keep saying Q4, but man, that's in a day and a half. So, I mean, have you looked into stuff like that, Mike?
Not really.
Not really.
I mean, I'm looking at, I'm pretty much just looking at my profit margins, my ROI, and, I have a budget what I want to spend each month, and I make sure that I don't go over. But if I do, I need to be able to get my money back within, that 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That 2 week period. So,
Okay.
I mean, I found that, you need to spend the money to make the money, So, I mean, if you're only spending, a little bit here and there, I mean, your paycheck's going to be small,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like Derek's a great example, dude. He's dropping like $4 or $5 grand, and his paychecks are. I mean, he's reaping the benefits from it, So it's like that's something that to look at. Try to spend as much as you can, not within your means.
Yeah.
So you can get a better return.
Yeah. Like me, I mean, I can't wait till I get the day when I drop $2,000-3,000. But I mean, for now, I just need to focus on making the most I can with what little bit of money that I can put into it, and then build it up. So, Faye, what about you? How do you look at things like that?
However much money I'm able to spend, that's what I spend. And I look at if I can get at least 75%, between 60 and 75% ROI, I'm good on it. If I've got something that I'm selling multiple of, but my ROI is only 45%, I buy them anyway because they sell so quickly.
Okay.
There was a Mickey Mouse toy. I think I showed it. Yeah, I showed it on one of the hangouts. I cleared 3 walnuts out of this Minnie Mouse cash register toy. It was like on clearance for $5, and I sold each one between $20 and $21, and they sold in a matter of days.
Yeah.
But my smaller things that I don't pay a lot for, so I know it. I know my return isn't going to be that great, but if I sell a lot of them, then I make it up that way.
Yeah. Like, so these plans that you have planned on your buying, are you guys? And this is for all three of you guys. Are you guys planning on using your same ways of buying, or are you gonna buy differently since higher ranked stuff sells after Thanksgiving? Like, are you guys gonna change how you do things, or?
I'm going heavy in wholesale. That's my strategy for right now. And then and I'm also going to do some retail arbitrage, but my main game plan is to do pretty much all wholesale during quarter 4. So I mean, to me, it's just a lot easier. I mean, I don't have to keep going out. I just feel like I'm just wasting time going out scanning, and if I don't find anything, or if I don't find what I'm expecting, then I get pissed off. So I'd rather just do the wholesale thing. So to me, that's a lot easier, and I know it's different for other people, but for me, I'm all for wholesale at the lower ROI because I'm running on a 40% ROI. But I'll buy quantity. I won't go too deep on a certain item, but if it sells, I'll just reorder it. That's where I'm at right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying, because I mean, I'm trying to invest a lot this whole month, like, my last month. Oh, just to let you guys know, I beat my last month in sales today,
Oh,
officially.
congratulations.
Thank you. So officially tonight that happens, and we still have one day left. So, and then my shipping goal this month was $4,100, and I beat that by $300. So, I'm going to, I guess this next month my shipping goal is going to be $6,000 worth of items. So that's really what, like, I'm focusing on is trying to get the value of stuff in there too. But then again, I'm also trying to think about how much money I can make each day at the same time. All of us want to go full time with it, or at least I want to go full time with it. But with that being said, I have to focus on how much I actually need to be making every week to suit my needs and stuff like that, and still have the business grow. So that's stuff that I've been focusing on last couple of days, just getting a game plan going of what to do. Who we got? We got Barry. What's up, man?
No, Mr. Star Wars man, Barry, what's up?
Hey guys, how you doing?
Hey, Jerry.
Did you see the thing I did before, Chris? The what do you call it? The what's the thing that you do? The Periscope thing.
Yeah, I did see a lack of clearance.
Yeah, and it was all garbage too. It really was. It was horrible. But
Man, let's see who we have. Okay, just to remind you guys that are actually on the YouTube page and talking in the chat, I can't. I'll try to comment on what you guys say, but it won't let me, for some reason, my YouTube app on my phone doesn't let me
I'm
comment.
doing emails here actually at the same time.
So we got
I'll keep an eye on it.
we got Andrea saying that she tried using Inventory Lab, but had the wrong printer, so had to go back to Amazon and list and ship. What wrong printer? I mean, what issues did you have with your printer? Just use the 30 up labels.
No, I think she mean like label printer. She had the wrong one. But what kind of printer was it? Did she say what kind of printer it was?
No, she hadn't put that in the chat. Are any of you guys on the YouTube page also and seeing the chat?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Okay. Mike can be our comment guy. But so Barry, you found some good stuff today though?
Yeah, it was a lot of Star Wars stuff that I got. Actually, that's what I was doing. I got a couple things right here too. And there's a few more things I didn't get, but I'm going to probably order them online. These are just some of the stuff that I got. But it was like, because the last time I went, I couldn't get them because they were restricted.
Yeah.
There was still a decent selection that the Walmart had on that. And then I know you were telling me to go over to the grocery stuff. What you saying that? That's one of my main categories. So I didn't go there for groceries. I strictly went there because I was looking for toys, and got some good stuff on the health and beauty too. But did you see the thing I put up on Periscope for the deodorant. I did
Yeah.
I did a last one. I'm gonna try to do that when I do Periscope. I know, it probably could kill the sales sometimes, but I just want to try to throw one thing out there for everyone and no strings attached. So.
Hey Barry, why don't you put your Periscope ID in the chat so they can we can get on it and probably.
That's my Twitter ID, isn't it? Wouldn't that be my Twitter ID?
Well, if you have a, you can go on the YouTube chat and post it on there, so whoever's in the chat watching can get your Periscope name or.
All right, I gotta see what it is, to be honest with you. I think I know what it is, but.
Andrea said that. Oh, Mike's chatting. Okay, cool. So you got it, Mike.
I have to give Mike a compliment. He helped me the other day with the OAX rate. This man knows his stuff. He really, really does. So thank you, Mike.
No problem, man. No problem.
So Derek, I wanted to ask you too, man. Like, how's your plans when you decided on what you're gonna spend and how much you want to make for yourself? Like, how do you plan that out?
Well, I have a set overhead of amount that I need in my account, like to pay all the bills, which is pay the payroll, to pay everything basically. I have a set amount that has to be in account every month. I go 10% above that, and then after that, everything else is sourcing money. I have a.
So you have a set limit that you pay yourself, or what?
I don't pay myself anything.
Okay.
And I got a rule: I'm not paying myself anything until I'm at, basically until I'm at about 30,000 in profit a month.
Do you go onto the inventory lab and look at your profit and loss for the month to see that?
Not that. That comes from my bookkeepers.
Oh, okay.
Inventory lab, because it doesn't have all of my expenses in there.
Yeah.
My bookkeepers do a lot more. They go into a lot more detail. So they look at every single Amazon transaction and they pull the money back and forth. They do that.
Yeah. What was it? You or Mike that was talking about that shoeboxed?
Say that again.
Was it you or Mike that was talking about that website shoebox?
Oh, yeah, shoebox. Yeah, I do
Sorry.
shoebox. That just keeps track of all my receipts. If I need to pull up a receipt or anything, or if my CPA needs some information, they have access to every receipt that I ever had on that site, basically.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but other than that, I'll throw as much money as I can in. I'm gonna miss my goal. My goal was 20K. I had 14K in sales last month, and I'm probably gonna end up with like 19.2 this month.
Man. So did you get on getting in Star Wars too?
Nope, I didn't. I'm one of the people that's focused on what they can sell, and I saw some stuff in Star Wars, but it's so much other stuff to make money off of. I can let everybody, like the crowds, run to that and try to sell that, and I can focus on selling what I've been selling all along.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm not wasting my time to think about it, because the profits, there's money in it, but I can focus on doing other stuff. I don't have like that type. I'm not overrun with money where I can't find stuff to spend it on, so I'm not really worried about that. I'm just gonna continue finding the stuff that I find.
Yeah. What's the profit like in that, Barry, on those Star Wars items?
Oh, it's over 100%. And I set it higher because I plan on sitting on it for a while. And it's actually started. All the stuff that I put up has already sold, but this is the restricted stuff. But I set it a little bit higher because I figure that it'll eventually sell, because once Amazon runs out and come closer to Christmas, it's going to be in a big demand. They're broadcasting it all over the news stations and everything too. The Star Wars is one of the hottest toys. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I know it's gonna blow up once the movie comes out. And that's one thing.
But
That's one thing.
there is a lot of stuff though that I scan that just doesn't make money too. So you really have to scan a lot of stuff, you know, to find just like regular arbitrage, to find the good stuff. You have to scan a lot. You just don't scan a Star Wars and you just buy it.
Yeah,
Most of
and
the
now
stuff
that
I
it's
scan,
Disney,
they sell.
so now that Disney owns it, you know they make everything they can
Yeah, they
to
put
push it.
they put a tremendous amount of money into that. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's not going to be my. I'm still doing everything else I did. It's just something I added to it. I just not focusing all on that. It's just something for this time of year. And I've been a little bit weak on toys anyway, so I want to try to catch up on that.
Yeah, you said you spent about $120 to get the inventory.
That was
right?
from that distributor, which I
Right.
didn't get yet. I spent more than
Yeah.
that at Walmart, but
Yeah, but you just need the invoices for.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's all. It's so simple. And what had happened was I sent the files to Amazon through AOL. Don't ever use AOL. The files were corrupted, so I just used my Gmail account. Or that's why I told you, Mike.
AOL went out with bell bottoms, dude. What the heck you still using AOL for?
Well, I still have bell bottoms, I guess.
Still get the free trial disc.
I just, you know, I'm trying to switch everything over to Gmail. I've just had it my whole time. I just how it is. But Mike, as I was saying though, you just open up a case and have them just tell you what the requirements are, and they're not what everyone thinks. They're really not. It's just you need the invoice showing 5 items, and you only have to buy one, and then they'll give you your sales rep. He already knows. He can give you the 2 letters.
Yeah, I mean, after watching Barrington's Spreecast is what got me thinking. You know, maybe I should try to do it because
That's what I did.
They're just.
I saw that, and it really didn't. You didn't have much to lose, honestly.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I already have a bunch of Star Wars stuff on back order that I was gonna cancel, but I might as well just use it for that and see what happens.
You're still gonna probably get your better deals at the stores.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, Entertainment Earth, I would just they're way expensive, dude. I mean. Yeah. Way expensive. I mean, did you have to buy Episode 7 toys?
Well, that's what you need. You have to do Episode 7.
Okay.
Make sure it's Episode 7. Don't do the stuff that's not restricted. Then that's not going to help you. You need to buy ask your sales rep, just make sure it's from Movie 7. And that's all you need. I just bought 2 things, and then three or 4 were in back order, which I can just cancel if I want to.
I wonder what the difference is with those same items at what they sell for on eBay versus Amazon.
Generally, they're higher. I did check on a couple of them. I noticed they were a little bit higher, but I didn't look at everything.
On eBay, it's a little bit higher?
The ones I checked were, but I didn't check a lot of them. I only checked a few of them.
Yeah, the ones I checked as well, they were higher on eBay. Like the ones that I have on order that are gonna get here this month, I was just gonna put them on eBay, and they were selling quite a bit higher.
Oh, Chris, I made my first sale on Bonanza the other day.
Oh yeah, you posted that. That's awesome, man.
It's the only one so far. I sold 2 items.
I think I just sold something on Bonanza tonight. Unless it's FBA trying to do a removal order, but.
And you know what was funny? Mine was merchant fulfilled on Bonanza. It wasn't anything in FBA.
Bonanza's been lacking, man. Like I think Derek had the same problem this week where I double sold something, and Bonanza sold something that already sold on FBA. So I was kind of pissed about that. But.
Yeah, that happened to me too.
Yep. Just got to be on top of it and message the customer.
Yeah, I see. Like I had something. I was saying removal order. Oh, okay. I guess they're getting rid of some of my inventory. But oh well. Yeah, I mean that's why I'm excited to be back on eBay. It just sucks that I'm still on that. And I was gonna ask you guys, what is there any way I can speed up that process on PayPal?
What?
No, you're still in the trial period. Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
think it's like 3 months or
They're not there.
30 days or something like
They're
that.
not.
All you need is a total amount of sales, because mine's it only took me like a week, and I was off of it.
No,
Once I
really?
got to a
Yeah.
certain amount of sales, remember I was complaining about it too. But once I got to a certain amount of sales, now they pay me right away now.
Well, I mean, the account was still active, but we haven't used it in a long time. But we had like I think our score is 8, whatever that is. Next to our name it says 8. So I mean, there is some transactions, but
I think that's your
I sold
feedback.
something. What's that?
I think that's your feedback on eBay.
Yeah,
Is that your buyer feedback or your seller?
it's a seller score, I think.
Because I talked to the rep, and she said it was like 3 things that can affect it, and you can call them back once you get through one of those 3 thresholds. But the one I passed was, I forget the actual number, but it was like 90 successful transactions or something like that. It was somewhere in that area.
Yeah, 'cause right now it says like the level it says above standard, whatever.
Yeah. You want to get the power seller so you can get that 20% discount.
Yeah. So that's why I'm listing. I have like I think 12 more items that I can list. So it's only allowing me 30 items. But I'm hoping maybe I can at least sell 10 things this month and call them next month and say, hey, bump it up to 50 or whatnot.
Yeah, also what happens a lot of times, Chris, like Derek was saying, they have 3 thresholds. And normally if you meet one of the thresholds, they will go ahead and lift it. Another thing you may want to try to do, and I know a lot of people have done it in the past, is just sell very inexpensive things that you buy for $1 or $2 and sell under your belt and then item build off. And also, it looks at sales. It looks at the volume of sales. It looks at the dollar amount of the sales as well. And I've known people to sell recipes, $2 items and everything else just to get out of that, what we used to call PayPal jail.
Yeah, I was reading something like it was saying a tip is just go in if you have $20 or $30, just go in and buy a bunch of dollar items, and then the people will give you a lot of stars or whatever to bring your points up. But I don't know. That's the only thing. That's the only thing I don't like about this. But I did like how fast Amazon got stuff out. Like I woke up and saw that we had a sale on eBay, and I went right away into the computer and I made the fulfillment order, and then that afternoon Amazon already had it shipped out.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I mean, hey Derek, I was gonna ask you that Joe Lister stuff. Is yours? Are you doing? When you sell on eBay, is Joe Lister contacting Amazon to ship it out the same day, pretty much, or one day? Because that's been happening with mine. Like it's been.
Yeah, it's like instant.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I wonder how that. Why do they have a thing with Amazon and eBay, or if something sells on Joe Lister, or?
I don't know. I know they just do the fulfillment orders that day, right there on the spot.
Yeah, but when I do a regular fulfillment order, like when I sell stuff on Rakuten,
It's gonna ship to like another day or 2.
yeah, it takes like 2 or 3 days. But if it's you sells using Joe Lister, it gets shipped out like the next day.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe they do. I don't know.
yeah, because you guys said the Joe Lister was what, $25 a month?
I think it's 29.
29,
Yeah,
and that's for 100 items.
that's for 100 items a month. But then, like, if something sells on eBay, I mean, you can list something else. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have, you can always add when you can add as something sells. You can always add another one.
Okay.
until the next month, and then you can list 100 again.
Yeah, that's what I can't wait for, man.
But yeah, I mean that totally automates your eBay business. I mean you don't even have to do anything. Just look at it once a week to freaking like you know list more if you have more on your Amazon, and you're golden. I mean I'll try to list 5 things a day on eBay just to keep my you know account, I guess, looking active and all that stuff. But
And one thing else I like about eBay is how easy it is to tweet your listing and pin the listing, because you don't have to worry about it going to someone else's buy box.
yeah,
That's why I like Bonanza too. Is you could do that. It's just there's not a whole lot of traffic on Bonanza.
I mean it seems like they're growing, man. I'm seeing ads everywhere for Bonanza lately. I even saw a commercial the other day. I was like,
What?
yeah.
Barry, do you sell on eBay too?
No, that's a long story. About 3 or 4 years ago, I got restricted permanently. I was a power seller, and because they said my sales were down, and I had a couple months where they were not doing good, and I tried to get back. They won't allow me back. They check IP addresses. It doesn't matter. Even if you open up another account, they said I'm restricted indefinitely. And I was a power seller for years.
Because your sales went down?
Yep, that's what they told me. And they will not. It's like someone has a vendetta with me over there. So I just tried it like 3 or 4 weeks ago again. Same thing. So I'm not dealing with. I'm not going to give someone money, beg them to give them my money. And I did really, really good on there. It was probably like close to 10 years ago when they had, before the person that took over eBay that was running John McCain's campaign, or left John McCain's campaign, like, I don't know, close to 10 years ago. When the newer person took over, the CEO, that's when I noticed things started not going as good. But someone had it out for me.
So it's McCain's fault, huh?
Well, it was the lady that left that was the CEO to go help him in his campaign. So, but no, I don't. I wish I could get on there, but I can't. So I feel that's why I do the Bonanza and obviously Amazon.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I got restricted too, but I remember that Jessica had an account too, and I don't know why I didn't think about that a long time ago, but so and I happen to remember all the passwords and stuff, so I'm happy to be back on it, and I hope Bonanza grows because I do like that too. I like that it's a lot less fees.
The only thing I do remember about eBay that I like better is the shipping. You can custom ship, make up a shipping price for each individual item. Amazon,
Yeah.
you can do it, but it's really complicated to do it. But that was the one feature I did like. But in eBay, you can pretty much sell anything.
Yeah.
There's restrictions there are nothing compared to Amazon's.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking about the Star Wars. If I can find some clearance. They had a ton of clearance Star Wars stuff. I got Target like 2 weeks ago, but I scanned it and it said restricted, so I didn't even think about it.
It's funny you should mention the Target. I think it was Dean. He posted Target's doing a sale on their games, buy two get one free.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that's what they did a few weeks ago on the Nerf guns.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Mike. That's what you tell me about, huh?
Yeah,
What's
he was.
that?
Don't you remember him last week? He was shrink wrapping one right in front of us.
Yeah.
Oh, the Nerf guns? Oh,
Yeah, and his cat was in the background trying to get the bird.
And you have a good memory, dude. I don't even remember what I had for dinner today.
Well, I remember your 3 dogs you were showing me last week too. Hey, Derek, I wanted to ask you a question. Mike actually told me this. What was it, Mike, about the seller account being a professional account? Remember we were talking about that? You said Derek would know it?
Send a business account, turn it
Yeah,
into
business.
business.
Yeah, the business account.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. What's the advantage of that?
Advantage. Well, Amazon will give you when dealing with like their business customers that have like business accounts. You actually get that marking, that emblem that's next to your name that says I forget what it says. It says
Business
Amazon
seller.
business seller or something like that. And what it does is it gives that listing. It puts harder metrics on you, but it also gives you better rankings with customers that order like if a customer orders a certain item from Amazon every month in volume, if you have that item in volume, they're going to give you better ranking than a regular customer. I mean a regular seller that sells that same item.
So you're going to get better sales in the long run.
Yeah, especially when
Okay.
you're dealing with it's gonna open you up to their business customers.
Okay. Is this something that needs to be discussed with an accountant? I didn't talk to I should talk to my accountant about.
Uh, Not really. You can just turn your account into a business. It's no charge. It's free.
Okay.
How do you do that, Derek?
Usually they have a button.
It should be straight on the front page of your Seller Central account.
It should be like Hello Central, and it should say something about Amazon Business. And when you click that, it's gonna ask you whether you want to convert your account to that or not. But also, Amazon, if you have an Amazon Business account, that opens you up to the customers that have it's free, but they get the free 2-day shipping. Once they get to, I forget I forget what's the threshold, but they get free 2-day shipping.
I don't see that.
Let me go look at my page again.
Everything since they changed the pages, everything's all jacked up.
No, you showed me, Mike, last week. I remember. I'm trying to find it myself.
Yeah, that was
I
before
don't
they
know.
changed everything though.
Okay.
If all else fails, just Google search it, and it'll take you to the page.
Oh, just sold something on eBay.
All right.
Very good.
Sweet.
So you'll be able to have more food for me, Chris, when you have a barbecue, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
Remember, I like everything very well done.
Taco Tuesday tonight, man.
And I'm gonna wipe out your thrift stores before you get to them when I go there. So. And what was that thing that you got? It was a calculator or something the other day? You had a calculator?
Texas Instruments. I forgot what model. I forgot what model it was. But yeah, it was only $2 at that garage sale.
Because it's funny to watch you. You can tell you're so excited. And
Yeah,
it's
man,
like,
it's like Christmas, you know.
Yeah.
Like it's like Christmas, but all the presents are unwrapped. So, I mean, I did get mad that day because, like, I lost $10. It fell in my pocket somewhere. So that sucks. But everything else was pretty good. This resale shop that's by my house. I thought it was another business that was attached to it, with like a bunch of storage units. And the guy was like, "Well, we own this storage unit place too." He goes, "If you want to come look through some storage units that we're thinking about auctioning off," I'm like, "Man!" So I got to go and walk around these storage units and see if I could find anything. And I didn't have that much money with me that day, but I mean, I could have found some awesome stuff.
so just rub it in.
I mean, but that's just storage units, though, you know.
Yeah.
Have any of you guys went and done any auctions like that?
Not me.
No, not me.
Not you guys. I have a couple customers that come to my job, and that's what they do. They'll get a pickup truck, once or twice a week, and go hit up some storage auctions. But to me, I would think, I don't know, there could be treasure in there, but I would think that it most of the time be a lot of junk. But so what you guys is planning this next month? What's your goals?
I'm planning on doing the same stuff I've been doing, but more money. But my goal is probably about 20, 25. in sales over the next month while maintaining at least 45% pure profit.
I sent them an email. I went through Amazon. I just contacted seller support. Maybe they can tell me how to do that. I just want to try to ship in more stuff.
Actually, they have it. I have the page to sign up for the Amazon Business Seller Program.
Okay.
And it looked like they charge now.
No.
I can give you the page right here. Hold on.
But charge for what? The business seller?
It's looking like, but we already professional sellers, so it might not charge us because we already paying the $39.99, which they have is, yeah, it's the same program. It's all the same stuff. It's just business. It's features that is giving.
How long have you been doing this, Derek?
I've been doing it since they opened it up. Probably they opened it up back in, I want to say 6 months ago.
Did you notice a difference in sales since you started that?
I can't really say that because I've been increasing constantly. So, but I've been putting more money in. I can't say this is responsible for it, but I do get a lot of businesses buying stuff from me, and when I get business, they buy it in bulk. Like they buy 20 of one item sometimes.
Are you checking your page views? Like, has that gone up?
It's hard to say why because I've been advertising, I've been putting more money into it, so I have more views. So you can't really tell what's what if that's the reason why. I just did it because what they were saying was it'll give you. It's basically opening you up to more customers, and it's putting you. It's harder metrics on you. You got to hold higher metrics. So Amazon is because they're recommending your business to their business. People with business accounts on it. It's kind of like a Prime. It's another Prime account, but it's for businesses, the buyers. So it's recommending you to them. Now you're your preferred seller to those people now.
Okay. Do any of you guys do that pay-per-click thing?
I do the advertising.
Yeah, I do too.
How much a month do you usually spend on that?
I can look real quick. I probably spent $100 last month.
So like how much does it charge you? Like 5 cents every click or something?
You decide how much you want to pay into it. You bid.
Yeah.
What happens is you bid for that word. When someone searches for that word, you're bidding on it. And when you bid on it, if you get the bid, what happens is if someone actually clicks it, that's all. And the more clicks you get, the more you're paying. The more bids you win, and that's all it is.
Are their rates more reasonable than Google?
Say that again.
Are the rates a lot more reasonable with Amazon on the pay-per-clicks as opposed to Google? Because Google, I know, is very, very expensive.
Yeah, it's not that bad. I mean, my highest.
I mean, if you're doing $100 a month, I remember when I used to do Google. I mean, that was. I wish I could get away with $100 a month. It wasn't even close to that. It was just so expensive, and depending upon what you're trying to advertise, the more popular it is, the more it's going to cost you. So, I think Google just got too expensive for me.
Hey Derek, have you seen a significant increase in your sales because of it?
Yeah, because some items are very low items, and I'm the only seller. Like it could be an item that's ranked. Like I might find an item that gives me like a 500% return. Like I do. That's how I sell any tablecloth. So I found a tablecloth for like $2.44.
Mm-hmm.
But I can go look at the history. The tablecloth has sold before for $32.99, and it might be one other seller on it, but it might be ranked 1.2 million now. I will buy the tablecloth and sell it for $32.99. Then I will run a campaign for it, and I'll find all the words in merchant words, find the good performing words which are actually bringing the traffic, and then I'll delete all the other words, and then I bid a little bit higher on those words that are actually bringing traffic, so I can get even more traffic, and then my sales actually in the ranks jump up like kind of fast. Like I've seen an item go from 1 million to 300,000, and sit there.
Okay. Okay.
So if there's a new seller, somebody who hasn't tried it before, like me, I haven't tried it before, and I'm thinking about doing it. Like, what could you tell me, like, when I'm setting it up, like how much should I put on there for my bid?
Your bid, I'll probably start with like 5 cents. But you want to set
Okay.
your budget low, so you might want to set your budget only to spend $5 a day running ad.
Yeah, $5. That's what. Yeah, you'll cap out at $5. So if someone keeps clicking on your word, whatever, as soon as you hit $5, you're done. But
But you want to always make sure you go back and check like the words to see which words are actually worth you spending money, because they're gonna show you the sales. Like if people actually bought the item, they came to your listing based on this word.
So you're taking and using the pay-per-clicks on Amazon for items that are ranked really high, but have a really good profit margin.
Yes.
Okay, that's a good strategy. I like it.
yeah, I mean, I had Derek help me with mine.
So you
The
you
other
have to
day.
pick an item. It just doesn't do it for all the items.
You can pick whatever items you want, but I'll run a campaign with like a certain number of items. Like if I'm going straight for table, if I got a campaign for tablecloths, the tablecloths that I was finding, it's like 7 or 8 different ones and different variations of them. What I do is I throw them all in one campaign, all tablecloths, so I know that campaign is running for just tablecloth. And then I go and get the keywords. When I go into merchant words to get targeted keywords, I'm looking for a tablecloth, anything that relates to a tablecloth that I can put in there that's generating the most searches on Amazon, so I can get the traffic there.
I mean, there's so
Okay.
many times I'm out, and if I'm sourcing, I constantly find stuff where it's ranked in the hundreds, maybe 1 million, 2 million, and the profit's phenomenal, and I put those things back. But that's a good idea. It's worth it trying something like that.
Yeah, if it's super cheap, if it's cost me
Yeah.
like $2.44, I could spend $20. I could spend $20 and you got 10 of them.
How about this for? Because I've been doing some bundling. What do you think about doing pay-per-clicks on bundles?
That's what a lot of people do. That's how you
That's
get
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
traffic to your bundles.
That's how you make your money right there. Yeah, that's how the traffic's gonna get there. Like Catherine and all them. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but when you're bundling, you have to get good at creating listings also. Like
Okay.
you have to create listings that will rank well. So that adds another step to it.
Well, wouldn't merchant words help you with the keywords on that too?
You need you need them so they can like it's certain things on listings that like if you don't, how can I put this? It's just like it's almost close to private labeling. Like when you want to private label something, you create a new listing. You
Right.
want a listing that's going to rank well. Amazon is going to like the algorithm is going to like. So some people are just really good at creating listings, and then once you pair that with the campaigns, it makes it great. That's like with the what I'm saying with the higher ranking items is already a decent looking list in there, and I'm just pushing traffic to it. But if you create a bundle, like a lot of people create bundles, and if you look at the picture, it's not professional. You look at what they have in there, it's not professional, and then you create a campaign, you're going to get the traffic, but you're not going to have a high conversion rate.
I took Kathleen Sheldon's course on that. It was really good. Actually, I'm going to ask her about the keywords and that kind of stuff too. Because I've sold some, but I haven't really done it. I just put it up. I didn't do anything really to it.
it's a lot of work though. I mean, you
Yeah,
gotta
well, I
be,
know it probably takes me 15 to 20 minutes to create a listing because I have a program I use. It's called PhotoFuse. It's free. It basically, if let's say you have a white background, it'll clean everything up so you don't see wrinkles and stuff like that. I know how to do all of it. It's just it takes more. It's not like you scan something and you can list it right away. It takes time. And Derek is right. This is like having your own private label, except you don't have to shell out nearly as much money. So,
Yeah.
sorry to put you to sleep, Mike.
Yeah. Mike's on the West Coast.
Yeah, you're 3 hours behind me.
Mike always stupid.
You know what? I'm gonna send all you guys some stimulants. How's that? That'll keep you awake. You're laughing now, Derek, but you'll be flying when you get the stuff I have.
I'm good.
You'll be sourcing at double speed.
Man, should have seen Derek's truck today, dude. Jeez.
What kind of truck do you have, Derek?
I have a GMC Terrain.
Oh, that's pretty big.
Oh, we get those at my job. Those are awesome.
Chris, you gotta learn when you do Periscope, Chris. When you show writing, it always comes up backwards on Periscope.
Yeah, it's just a phone. Yeah. I don't know why.
Yeah, I was supposed to do my Periscope the other day, and
Oh, really? I don't even know if I have you on. I don't know if I'm one of your followers, am I?
no.
Okay.
That's why I asked you for your Periscope.
Oh, well, it's my. What is it? Let me see. I gotta look. Hold on. I think it's my supplement shop. I think it is. Yeah.
Are you too shy to do a Periscope, Mike?
No, I just always forget. I mean,
It says my supplement shop.
I like watching them. I mean,
Is this it right here?
Mike likes to watch.
I don't know if you can see that.
It is kind of hard just sitting there talking to yourself, you know.
It says my supplement shop, so I guess that's my name.
I've been doing a lot of those blabs with some. I'm actually part of this marketing group that just started called the Alliance. So I've been doing a lot of those. That new Blab app. You ever heard of that?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. It's kind of like Periscope and Google Hangouts mixed together. So you can actually it's like a Periscope, but you can actually invite people to come on with you. Stuff
Does it slow your phone down?
I don't know.
Because I know Periscope does slow my phone down.
Really? You got a welfare phone.
I mean, you need to upgrade the
No, I don't. I have the Note 4.
Uh,
This is a good phone.
you need an iPhone, dude.
Oh please, I'm not going back.
Man, don't go to no iPhone. You need
I'm not going back. I have the Android.
Note 5, man.
Well, I'm not eligible for an upgrade yet. But you know what I want? I want the Galaxy S6 Plus. I played with both those.
And I was like, I got the S6 Edge. I thought about it.
The X6 Plus, the screen is slightly curved. It doesn't come with a stylus, which I never use anyway, and it's the same, and all the other features are the same. The only thing I don't like about the newer Androids is you can't remove the battery. You can do it in this one.
Oh, you
Yeah,
got a nice
I'll
charger.
pick Android over iPhone any day.
You guys are crazy. Cole, you stupid.
Okay, can you run Flash on your phone yet?
I don't need it. I don't need to.
Mike
Yeah,
can't do
well,
it. Oh.
and that's because you can't. What was that called? Blab?
Yeah, Blab.
BLAB?
Yep. Super cool. That's what Chris needs to start doing so we can
Is
all
this it
jump
right
on.
here?
Yeah, I mean, that would be awesome.
Got it, Mike?
I can't
Mike's gotta
see.
get these free plugs, man.
Is that it?
It might be. I think so. I mean, it looks like a different icon.
Yeah, because I mean, I enjoy that instead of just watching
I don't know if you can see.
comments float by and then you miss half of them, you know.
Hey, I actually got people commenting today, Chris, on my Periscope.
I saw that.
It's the first time. It wasn't just you.
What are you? My supplement? What?
My supplement shop.
So you have some good supplements, huh?
I really think so, yes.
Oh, you got 8 followers, right?
Do I? How many do I have?
8 followers?
Oh, wow. I have like over almost 3,000 Facebook friends, but only 8 followers on there.
You need to promote yourself, man.
I don't. That's the thing. I don't do anything to my Twitter account.
I don't either. I don't promote any of it. Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah, I mean the Twitter account, I just use that to tweet listings.
I write on other people's coattails and just follow them.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
Hey Faye.
I've got a Q4 question for you. You guys mind if I switch gears on you a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, during for those of you who did Q4 last year, I know that as time goes by, people can't find toys. The toys are the price. So my question is, would it be better to use App Eagle on that, or just manually go in from time to time and check to see what's going on.
I'm having a hard time understanding.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you.
Dropped.
Okay, let me try this again. During fourth quarter, employees have employees increase in price. So would you use App Eagle to keep track of the price fluctuation, or would you manually do that?
I would use a repricer. That's just me. Since I started back on the repricer, I mean now my sales have skyrocketed. But I mean, you're going to be so busy during quarter four. You know, you don't want to add something that could be automated. You know, that's just my advice.
I have App Eagle, but I've also been reading on different people saying that some of the repricers have actually priced their items down, their products down to zero.
That
Yeah.
was what was that? That was reprice it or something like that, Derek?
Yeah, reprice it. They did it, but you don't have to worry about that this year because Amazon changed. They got protections in there where as soon as your item drops below, I think it's 10% of what is actually of what you originally listed it at, it's going to deactivate the listing.
Yeah. See, I had one of those today, and I was like, "What the heck, dude?"
So what you do with the reprice, all you have to worry about is put your minimum of what you want and the maximum of what you want, and then you go from there, and it'll play with the market. Most of them are smart enough to know how to price within the market. But some toys, if you're one of those like if you're, I don't believe in it, and I don't do it like the buy and hold kind of. I don't do that. I do that with cheap and expensive stuff that can sit in my inventory. Like if something I get for like $2, and I'll throw it in my inventory, and I know it's gonna sell for like $16, $17 in Q4. I do stuff like that. But for like expensive toys that say are like $49 and sell, I know in Q4 sell for like $170. I don't really mess with those too much because I only sell to try to. I believe in fast turns. And if you do that, you're a buy and hold type person. It's like that's kind of money sitting there not moving. But what those people do a lot of times is they will send stuff in and they will price it at a higher price threshold. They'll look at the charts and they'll know what it sells for in Q4, and they'll price it right there. That'll be the lowest price. And then when Q4 comes, that's when it'll sell for that price.
That's exactly what I did with the Star Wars stuff. That's why when you asked me before, Chris, I didn't care if I was not getting it at a great price. So I set it higher, just what Derek had just said, because come the end of the year, people are going to be dying for a lot of this kind of stuff. Hey, Derek, what repricer do you use?
I'm a App Eagle user until Inventory Lab finishes theirs up.
Okay, I have not used one yet, and I want to do one. So
App Eagle is the most user-friendly one.
Is that okay?
Yeah, I went through them all, and they were kind of.
Why do you want to Why are you switching them?
Because Inventory Lab, I want everything under one house, and Inventory Lab, I won't have to enter the data again. Like when I put stuff in App Eagle, I have to put the minimum price, max price. Once they put it into Inventory Lab, I already have my worker put the cost of goods in, and then I can base everything off of the profit, the ROI, and that'll be it.
What's the price going to be on Inventory Lab with the right reprice?
It was a rumor between $20 to $50. Depending on whether you're already an Inventory Lab, they're gonna add it to the suite, the entire thing. You know how they don't send individual products out. They do everything under. You pay one subscription fee and that's it. Like right now, I pay $50 a month, and if they knock the price up to $70 a month with a repricer, I'll say okay.
When is that supposed to roll out, Derek?
It was Q4, but then they sent the email out. It's indefinitely. Probably they say look for quarter one. But they're testing it. They're beta testing it right now.
Okay.
But App Eagle is the most user-friendly one.
Yeah, I have that, and I enjoy using it. But when I read that, I was like, okay, is there something I need to be concerned about?
Yeah. So it happened like what you're talking about happened when I was looking for a repricer last year.
Okay.
I went to all those companies and I saw it was in the middle. It happened soon when I was picking out. I was just about to buy. I think it was Celery Engine or Celery something like that, and then that big thing happened where everybody was complaining about their prices dropped to 1 cent. and they had a bunch of sales run on them. Then Amazon changed the algorithm. I mean, they changed the numbers earlier this year to they just deactivate the listings.
When you guys first started your reprices, did you notice an increase in sales?
I did.
Oh yeah, I did too, big time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it did. Because I was doing books, so
You know what?
Right.
It's funny you should mention that because that's the next thing I want to start getting into. I know I sent you an instant message, Mike, about that a while ago. I think you had said the used books are the better thing to go for than the new ones.
That's what
Yeah.
use books like textbooks, like
Can't you get a lot of those at the stores and stuff?
Oh yeah, that's where I go. I'll go to thrift stores. You can also go to book sales, library sales, stuff
And
like
this
that.
is the time of the year where book sales are at their highest. So
Right. Do you scan them or you just buy what's cheap?
you
Or how
gotta
do
scan
you
them.
gotta scan them?
I scan them. Unless you go
I
to
mean,
unless you go to a book sale and say it's a book sale. I've seen people do this. They go to a book sale and then it'll be like the last day, the Sunday. They will make an offer on all the books left.
Okay.
yeah.
They say we'll pay you 300 to 400 bucks for every book you have here, and then it'll be over 1,000 books, and they'll buy all. It'll be over like 2,000 to 3,000 books. They'll buy all the books, then they go and scan them, and they take them to a storage unit and scan them individually, and then make their money back.
I mean, that's when Amazon started out doing books. So.
I was doing books last year.
Really.
It's just a lot of work to me. That's all.
It is. I still do books. I mean, I like doing books.
Why is it a lot of work? What makes it a lot of work?
Finding the good ones, and then actually you have to. The prep is a little bit different. The prep takes a little bit longer. It's okay, you drop it in the bag, but you have to make sure you inspect every page of every book.
Really?
Or you're gonna get negative. That's the fastest way to get negative feedback.
Yeah, you gotta look
Okay.
to make sure there's no highlighting or writing. If there is, you gotta annotate it. I usually annotate the page or something. Okay, this thing has this on page 4 or whatever.
Yeah.
And that.
But the margins are great, and they move slow. So once I got to retail arbitrage, I was spoiled because I started off with books and stuff. Stuff would take a while to sell, but then it was like, okay.
I mean,
Retail arbitrage was like, doom. It just kept happening.
yeah, I mean the college textbooks are the ones that sell the fastest because it's college. I mean those are the ones like the math books, science books, stuff like that. Those are the ones you want to be looking out for. I usually spend all my time in the that section when I go to the thrift store.
That might be a good thing for me to start in the first quarter then.
Yeah, you won't have time to deal with that crap during quarter 4, especially if you're gonna want to make any kind of money. You want to keep sourcing and sending stuff in. Now's not the time to start a new change your business model.
Yeah, I just put acceptable on all those books that I sent in, just in case they have something to throw a fit about.
You put those are the books the slowest to move, man.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't too worried about them. I don't want people to say, oh, it's not in this shape, it's not in this shape. So I just put acceptable on it.
Yeah, but you ever notice how acceptable the price drops drastically?
Yeah. I just don't want someone saying it's not as advertised, because I didn't go through all those books. I'm sure there's some books that have some marketing in it. I don't.
That's the hard part. So you gotta go through. You want the money, you gotta go through those books and grade them out like just one level below what you think they are. And
That's why I just slapped them all as acceptable.
Okay.
Well, I don't think Derek will have you work for him doing books.
Yeah.
That's one job you're not getting.
Well, I mean, honestly, this is the first shipment of books I've ever sent out. So I sent out.
That's no excuse.
Yeah, I sent out 160 books.
See, you were so excited over that calculator you forgot to go through the books, Chris.
It's not just that calculator. I found some cool. I mean,
what was the Hot Wheels thing you had? That looked new.
It was new. Yeah. It was like a Hot Wheels track thing, and I think the link was 20,000 in toys, and it was like a $72 profit, and I only paid $6 for it.
Wow.
Mechanical.
So
You realize, Chris, every time you tell me that you're at a thrift store, you paid $6 and it's worth like 90 or 100, I just get more jealous and more jealous.
man, you gotta have thrift
No,
stores up there
I'm
too.
happy for it. Not like I'm telling you, my area. It's like you saw the clearance section. It doesn't. It's just the area that I'm in.
Well, I
That
mean,
stuff sells.
like in my town, there's two thrift shops in my town, and then there's two in the town that I work in, and then we found two other thrift shops in the next town over. So I have like six right here, but Goodwills, I have to drive at least 20 miles to get to the closest one. So I mean, but these things I'm finding, they're like mom and pop thrift shops, and they always have they they always are giving it to me for less because they have specials going on that I'm not even paying attention to.
Yeah. Hey, Mike, did you add me to your Periscope thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so the next time you do a Periscope, it'll come up on mine?
Well, the first time he does a Periscope.
Trust me, my first time was in my store and I was talking to myself.
Where the hell did Derek go?
Yeah. I mean that's one thing. I like doing Periscopes and stuff and talking, but I can't say that I'm actually talking to people because it's just weird because you can talk to them and you have to wait 20 seconds for them to type something, so you're just sitting there talking to yourself.
I think I get back to you pretty fast.
Hey,
Yeah.
next time, do Blab, dude.
I tried to download the thing. It wouldn't download. Let me see if I have the right one.
Do Blab and I'll hop on with you next time.
I got it. Let me download it. Hold on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down with doing Blab. That'd be awesome.
I'll send you my Blab. Actually,
I need to download the app. I don't have the app yet, but
All right, I'm downloading it now.
Side of the North, I think my Blab is. Yep, Side of the North. Oh, I already got followers.
And so people can just log on and watch it, and then you can like hop onto the actual video.
Yeah, so what it does is you log in, like you're making a video, and then it has, they're called chairs or seats or something like that, and then you have like 4 or 6 seats, and then it's chatting just like on Periscope, but then someone could request to sit in one of your seats, and then they'll request, and then it'll split the screen, and that way you guys can talk to each other and then ask questions. Then
How many can you do at once?
I don't know. The most we've done is 4.
So there could be 4 people talking at once?
To each other, yeah.
Really? That'd be a great way.
And then you have the chat as well.
You could be like sourcing and hold your phone up, your camera up to the aisle, and someone could say, "Hey, check that one out. Check that one out."
No, we do that with Google Hangout already.
Okay.
You're not in that group yet, dude?
Add me to it. It's under my name.
I can't get on my Hangouts on my phone for some reason.
Yeah, I can't either, dude. Like, that's why I remember the other day, was it last week, I was trying to hop on and I couldn't.
Oh man, I just noticed we went well over an hour. I'll go ahead and cut it off then. So
Is the Google Hangout police going to come after you?
Yeah.
Or the YouTube
I
police,
just don't want to keep everybody, longer than what.
Let's log off here and test out the Blab and see how it works.
I can't get on. I'm trying to download.
I'm gonna leave the Hangout open. I'm gonna end the live feed. I always say this, but no one ever hops on. But I want to see some new people hop on to the chat, to the video chat with us, so we meet you guys. So message me, message Mike or Barry, if you guys want to hop onto this video chat, and we'll send you the link where you can come on. But I'm gonna cut off the live feed now, and then just let us know. Okay. Let me make sure I do it right, so I don't exit out the whole thing like I always do.
This is just not downloading.